Welcome to another episode of Game Boy Roulette, where we take a look at randomly chosen games from the Game Boy library. Ninja Boy. Pretty sure this one is about a boy who's a ninja. Culture Brain probably isn't a company you're familiar with. Heck, I've never heard of them before this video either. They were a Japanese company who mostly released games for Nintendo consoles. They focused on a few different core series, such as Baseball Simulator, Hiryu no Ken, aka Fist of the Flying Dragon, Super Chinese, and Hamster Ferret Monogatari? No, seriously, they made a simulation game about taking care of hamsters and ferrets. Dang, I gotta play that. Those sound way more interesting than ninjas. Ninja Boy falls into the third category. It was the third game in the Super Chinese series, and the first to be released on Game Boy. The first game in the series being the NES game Kung Fu Heroes. The series did a lot of top-down action games, eventually turning to side-scrolling beat-em-up games. While I've seen some Kung Fu Heroes, I'll admit I've never actually played any game in the series, so I'm definitely interested in how the series fares on the Game Boy. The cover goes for a nice colorful array of things you associate with ninjas. The outfit, the headband, shuriken, volcanoes, dragon kings, walking, pink, speakers. Wait a minute, what is actually going on here? It's high time we get the shurikens out of storage. Let's go on an adventure with Ninja Boy. Culture Brain, a company I haven't heard of until today. Ninja Boy. There he is. Sound? Anything? There's nothing. Okay, let's go. Oh, there we go. Oh, I want to go to that Skull Fortress. No, I want to go to that Skull Fortress! Oh, that looks cool. Gameplay. Ninja Boy. My name is Jack4. So I just go around punching dinosaur people? Oh, now my name's Jack3. Anything? So it is, you can see some similarities between the, NES game Kung Fu Heroes. Same series. Do I have anything else? Select does nothing. Start does pause, so there's no inventory. Yet. What did I do? Oh, God. Oh! I can escape! I'm out of here. Don't you look at me like that. Alright, the world continues. Music's kinda cool. Let's go. What just happened? What was that? Oh, dear God. This game is really awkward to play. Okay. I don't even want to acknowledge that thing. There's something just awkward about the controls here. The attack is like really, it's just a weird lunge, so it's hard to hit things without getting hit yourself. You know what? Let's try one of these arrows. Maybe something interesting is going on over here. No, more the same. Wait, is this? Oh no, those are just loops. Okay. We did it. Hey! Wait a sec. Did anyone hear that? That sounded familiar. Get back here. What do I do? What is happening? Okay, I don't know what just happened, but there was a box with a ball, and nothing happened. So there are power-ups, they're just incredibly awkward to get. Okay, these are clearly ripping off Mario sound effects. What? Oh, I fell down the stairs. And went back a level? Where am I? I'm punching apples for fun and profit. Okay, so this is cool and all, but how do I use the E? But I was trying to hit buttons to figure out how to use items. Hang on! In order to switch to a Miracle Kick, you must hit B to jump, and then use the D-pad to perform the Miracle Kick. You can also change between punch and sword by hitting A and B and down at the same time. Okay, never would have figured that out. 3, 2, 1, sword. Sword. A, B, down. A, B, down. Maybe I don't have the sword. That's the Miracle Kick? Hang on. I couldn't help but notice that a kick doesn't actually occur during this. Nor do I think I can hit anyone with it. Okay, bonus room. Bonus room. Let's jump around getting bonuses. I'm kinda bored. So I'm looking at a guide right now, and the guide says the E represents power-ups. But I don't know how to actually activate it. Activate the power-ups. Is it this? Okay, we're pausing it so I can do this. E, collect 5 of these for an extra life. 2, gives you a 3-way shuriken. Oh my god, there's actually a lot of power-ups in this game. I just have no idea where any of them are or how to use them. Oh, here we go. Okay, so you just pick them up and then they happen. So it seems like there's a decent amount of depth of power-ups and whatnot, but the actual game is just sort of awkward and boring. Just sort of walk around and mash A until things die. Oh, to the power-up room. Oh. Oh my god, what? 3-1? What? Okay, so I just skipped, like, what looks like a third of the game. Oh man, world record speedrun incoming now. Whoa, god. Are those giant demon head Marios? You can't convince me that's not what those are. Give me something. I have a scroll. What is that scroll I just picked up? Why is everything in this game confusing? Oh, I wish I had the walkthrough. Again. Okay, I now have 2 scrolls. Do I have a sword? No. I am still woefully swordless. Also, being killed in one hit is kind of annoying. Yes, I know! It's open! Let's go. It's okay, I guess. I know, it's okay, I guess, but it's so limited. Yeah, there's power-ups and stuff, but the actual gameplay is boring. Look, this is like the same level. I now have 2 scrolls and a piano? Another warp zone, please? Hell yeah! Oh my god. Okay, so this game's actually kind of easy if you keep finding warp zones. Oh, but I skipped the skull... I should have gone to 4-1. I wanted to see the skull fortress. But it looks like we're on the skull beach. Now I have a old TV. What are those icons down there? Did I seriously just find another warp? Okay. I'm rapidly losing my patience with this game. And there it goes. I'll never know what the Skull Fortress is like. I don't know. I guess I expected more out of a ninja. The idea of the gameplay was easy enough. Kill enemies and pick up power-ups until you can advance to the next level, but the execution of everything just didn't really come through that well. It was pretty difficult to hit any enemy with that weird lunge punch. The so-called miracle kick appeared to not do any damage to enemies at all, and the power-ups felt a little too weak to actually feel like they were, well, powering me up. The game did offer some variety, with different layouts for each stage, bonus levels to farm for power-ups, even a few warps that let me get all the way to World 5, but those were just dressing over a bigger issue. The gameplay is simply not fun and boring. I have to imagine if the combat was a little better, it could have been a pretty fun Game Boy game. In fact, the gameplay of Kung Fu Heroes itself seems to be a bit more cleaned up, so unfortunately it looks like the translation to the Game Boy is what hurt it. This isn't the worst Game Boy game I've played by a wide margin, but with how awkward it is to control, I just can't recommend it. If you want to experience the Super Chinese series, best stick to the NES. Now, if you'll excuse me, some hamsters and ferrets need to be taken care of. And that's all for another episode of Game Boy Roulette. Tune in again as we continue digging through the Game Boy vault. I'm Brian J, and I will see you next time.